It's very hard. Oh, it's coming. Oh, that's better. Phew, that top was sewn well had. Oh, hello, you caught me off guard there. Oh, wait a minute. Hello, Darts Nutz. In this video, I'm reviewing the Loxley Owen, the Master baits. Let's check them out. Right, I'm reviewing the 24 gram version. They're also available in 22 gram. There is no soft tip, they're 90% tungsten and the retail for £52.95. So we just have to talk about we just have to talk a bit about this packaging. Owen the Master. What are you doing, son? Just practicing my throw, Mom. What could it imply? I just don't know. But there's a couple of used tissues on the bed and there's a magazine opened and there's some lube on the counter. I have no idea what it's trying to imply, but strange. And the darts are supplied with the Loxley short nylon stems and the Loxley standard shape feather flights. Darts fit with a black coated point. It's another straight barrel variation. You got a slightly tapered bull nose. I'm pretty sure I've seen this grip somewhere before, but I just can't think where. I've reviewed that many darts now, I just can't remember them all. But it's kind of like a rounded ring grip with lateral cuts. Got an interesting feel, but I think most of it is coming from the lateral cuts. And then a kind of a standard ring grip. You got your dreaded smooth section, more ring grip of a normal type, and then on the very end a taper with a micro grip. So again, an interesting variation on your classic straight barrel ring grip, and fitted with the Loxley short nylon stems and the feather flights with the little gold logo. Looks nice. So you've got a very slight tapered nose, and then you've got this kind of like wide curved ring grip with these lateral cuts through it. And as you move along, you get into a more normal ring style grip. And then you've got your dreaded smooth band for somebody with the Loxley logo. And then on the rear, you got more of the normal ring grip, and then a small taper on the end with a micro groove grip. So that's the super close look at the Loxley Owen the Master baits darts. Darts fit with a black coat 32mm point, a small taper of 2.6mm, then you've got this rounded ring grip with the lateral cuts at 17mm, and that includes the single ring with the end of the lateral cuts. And then you've got a normal ring and groove grip, that's 11mm, smooth section with the logo 6mm, more of the normal ring and groove grip 12.4mm, and then you've got a tapered rear end which has got a micro groove grip, that's 5.3mm, length 54.3mm, width 6.7mm. $24.14 grams. 24.14 grams again. Ooh, it couldn't make its mind up then. 24.13 grams. Full setup, 25.81 grams. Here's the balance with nothing attached and with the supplied setup. And this is the balance with medium in between short nylon stems and standard flights. Grippiest on the mid and the rear sections, 5.5 at most. Oh, I'm not sure if that was the grip there, but I mean, the dart is a bit on the long side for what I normally like at 54mm, but that grip at the front, it's a little bit mixed for me. There's like the smooth rounded rings, depending on how my fingers are sitting on the dart, sometimes it feels like my thumb's slipping along the bottom of the dart. So, but the lateral cuts are kind of like sticking in one finger or the other finger. It just feels slightly strange, I don't know. Because when you like on the widest part of the smooth bands, it just feels a bit slippy. So let's have another throw from there, and I might move my finger up a little bit. Not too sure about that grip myself. I'll just have a try from a little bit further up. Just as the last rounded ring ends, you've got almost like a normal looking ring. I don't know if it's slightly wider or not. It looks as if it is, but it could be just an optical illusion. But it's still got the lateral cuts running through it, so I'll just move my grip up a little bit. It's not in my natural position, but let's just see what that feels like. That feels better, and I think it's just because my grip seemed to be a little bit more consistent there. There's no like fingers slipping down the dart, but might be just the way I hold it. Might not happen to others, but just has a slightly slippy feel at the front. If it hadn't had the lateral cuts on, I think it'd probably be even worse. But the lateral cuts kind of negate some of the slippiness, but it just depends on how it sits in your fingers, I think. So I'll try it from the middle. I think that's kind of like half and half on the smooth part and on the normal rings. The darts are actually flying quite smooth through the air, so I think it should be fine for mid grippers. Obviously, if you're fully on the smooth section, you may not be getting as much grip, but it's only a shortish part that, so you may be okay just moving up or down a little bit to get some of the ring grip. So for the ray, it goes right to the end. You've got that micro grip on the taper, but I'm just going to stay on the ring grip for that. I think it's just the length for me, that's a bit of an issue, but if you're a rear gripper, you might be fine with that, and especially if you're one of them rear grippers that like to grip near the end of the barrel and kind of spread your fingers along it, should be okay. From that position there, which is still kind of at the front, it didn't feel too bad, but when I'm holding it with my normal natural grip, like I say, sometimes it felt like my thumb was going to slip off. But it's strange because you still get some of that like edginess from them lateral cuts, but it just depends on how it sits in your fingers, I think. There's one. Nope. Oh, Double three's letting me down. Only one. Oh, miles away. Ah, come on. Not doing very good. Is that in? Yeah, right in the corner. That's two. Oh. Come on. Oh, it's close. Wrong double. Darts are starting to fishtail a little bit. That was better. Nice and straight. Ah, only two so far. I need to get the darts flying a bit straighter. What was I on? 16. There's three. Flying a little bit better now. There's four. Ooh, nearly. Oh well. Only four. Ah, bugger. 7 points. Oh, not very good. 27. Two points. $33 points, I think. That's pretty rubbish. Oh, 25 points. Another 25, 50 after 6 darts. Bullseye. Ah. 100 after 9. Get too snatchy. 125 after 12. Not very good. Oh, so 150. Not good at all. So we have to go a fair bit down to find the results in the leaderboard, and as you can see, round the clock on doubles got 4, 30 at 20, 27. Actually thought that may have been the worst, but 23 is the worst, and the 180 round the clock, that's the worst. 33, and the balls 150. Well, I think it's safe to say that they're probably not for me. I don't know, I just couldn't seem to get the hang of them. I know it's just like my first throw with them, and sometimes some darts you got to go back to, because sometimes you might be just having an off day or whatever, but I'm not always into long barrels anyway. But the grip at the front, it's a strange one. It's got bits of it that feel grippy, and there's bits that feel slippy. It might feel different to other people, but I just don't think I'm getting on with it. The rest of the dart I think is like your standard fare. You got your ring grip, your smooth section, and your micro grip. So I think if you're into your long barrels, you might like it, and I think mid and rear grippers, it may be fine for you, and some front grippers might be happy with that grip as well if you don't like a lot of grip. But for me, it's just not there. I don't know why. But like I said before, I'm not really into long darts, so I don't always get on with a long barrel, but now and then I get one that just for whatever reason seems to work, but that's probably not the one for me. So I'll leave you with the gallery. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy darting.